What is up, guys? 2Qs here. Welcome to the channel. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, the theme has basically been that I go out and practice skating, I edit that footage, and then I talk us through my mindset that day. Before we do get to that though, I know it's been a while since I've posted. I have a new job, and as opposed to making excuses and saying I don't have enough time to talk through the footage and whatnot, I'm doing this in my car, so in between my lunch. So I apologize if I'm talking really fast. It's super hot in here, and I'm sweating, and I don't want the AC to be on so it's not super loud, and nobody cares about this stuff. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check it out. So I always start my sessions off with a few soul grinds, variation of soul grinds. And once I got that out of the way today, I went ahead and started to do the consistency challenge that Brandon sent my way like a month ago. Unfortunately, it ends kind of short. I did not commit to that acid at all, which is definitely a grind I can do. So I go ahead and I do it right here just to make sure that I can do it. So put me down for 8 right now, but that number will definitely increase and definitely change. I can do more tricks than that in a row without stopping. I know that for sure. So, but I didn't want to cheat. I wanted to do a, one go at it and go on from there. So this grind happened a few times on accident. So at this point I figured, let me go ahead and actually try to purposely do the grind. I have no idea what it's called, but I did get it down. And here I'm just trying to soul down the sledge. Not everything goes as planned first try, right? But that's why we try again. And at this point, I remembered that my last video was about me trying to teach people how to in-spin to soul. And I figured if I'm going to try to teach people how to do that trick, I might as well actually be good at it. So I start practicing it. I'm definitely getting better at it, sliding more, and just feel more comfortable with the grind overall. And the whole point of trying to learn that in-spin to soul was so I could eventually translate that into a 360 to soul. So I start to just try to 360 next to the ledge to see if I'm jumping high enough. And it doesn't really look like I am. So I try to take it another step backwards and just try to give myself as little time as possible as I'm approaching the ledge to do the in-spin to soul. And the thought process is that whenever I'm doing a 360 to soul, I'm not going to have that much time to think about what's going on. It's just going to have to be one of those things that's kind of natural. And just trying to do this was a little tougher than I thought. I don't actually ever successfully do it. So something I will continue practicing, and we'll get to that 360 to soul eventually. So here's that new grind I learned again. The goal here was to do the new grind, to soul grind, to anything out, but I could not get that third grind in. So really it's just a budget switch up where I'm doing the new grind to a soul grind. It's still something new, but I would like to throw in a front side or something as time goes on. That was the first time I've ever 180'd out of a soul that way. Usually I spin the opposite way. And at this point, I just wanted to try something kind of different from what I'm normally used to. I took advantage of there being nobody at the park and went ahead and just tried to I just wanted to clear these stairs. So jump halfway down and then jump the other halfway down. And I also wanted to do a 180 on the second jump, but the timing of that jump was so awkward that it took me a few tries before I finally got it. And even when I did do the 180, that 180 felt super awkward. It did not come naturally at all. I'll keep messing with those stairs. It was kind of fun doing that, honestly. And I know some of you are probably thinking, why not just clear the whole set of stairs? And it's because I care about my knees. I'm not, 18 years old, so I don't want to kill my knees, day one. And it seems like anytime I'm about to end a session and the park is empty, it's hard for me to walk away without thinking, I got to try at least one more trick. I got to try at least one more grind or one more ledge or whatever it is. So on the way out, I see this ledge that I have done a soul grind down a few times. And I thought, I want to make sure I can still do a soul grind down this ledge. Now, the first attempt, I thought I just jumped too high on this soul grind, and I just rolled my soul foot down it with my wheels. But when I watched back, it turns out that I actually did a soul grind, but not on the soul plate, on the frame itself. I literally rode down the thinnest piece of plastic, and I probably could not do that again to save my life, but I thought that was kind of funny. I fall kind of gracefully there. And then on the next try, I initially prepared myself to do a soul grind. That's what I was going for mentally. But then the last second, my body decided, hey, let's try a Royale. I'm not exactly sure why, but I got way closer than I expected to. So I tried a couple more times, and on the last one, I thought to myself, since I'm getting so close, I think the only thing I need to do here is bend my knees more and just commit. And that's what I did, and it worked out. And I was honestly pretty stoked about that Royale. That's probably one of the best Royales I've done. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen that. Well, guys, that's it for this video. And to everybody that has reached out to me saying, hey, are you doing okay? How's everything going? I definitely appreciate that. It's always fun to talk to everybody. I hope everybody had a good time at Blade Cup. I unfortunately did not go. Hopefully next year. And until the next one, guys, keep rolling, stay out there, stay active, stay healthy. I love you guys, but I'm not in love with you. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.